Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jasnish, and today I will be doing a mini grocery haul and meal prep. This is solely targeted towards weight loss, especially for busy moms and busy women who are working and juggling all the things. Very realistic, very simple. Um, I am just prepping a few days because it's already Monday afternoon, so I've already eaten lunch. So just for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I generally don't prep anything on Fridays because I do Fridays. It's like a flex day where I might get like a salad out or, you know, something from a restaurant. My husband will usually eat at one of the restaurants at work. We're debating if we want to add Friday to the meal prep, but I guess the scale will tell. But I'll just use my progress. If I feel like we need to make some adjustments there, I'll go ahead and add on a Friday meal prep. But for right now, this video will just focus on about 3 days of lunch. I'll show you what I'm planning on eating for breakfast and then some of my favorite snacks. So go ahead and grab you coffee, tea, infused water, whatever, you know, beverage you like to enjoy. And let's get into the video. Alrighty, so now for the haul. Of course, for the fruit, we'll start with produce first. Always get grapes. My family loves grapes. I actually love the green ones. I don't do a lot, just a handful, because grapes they do have a higher sugar content than other fruit. I normally just get a few. I absolutely love blueberries. This is not my favorite blueberries. I actually like the sweetest batch by Driscoll. This is Driscoll's brands, but the sweetest batch. They didn't have any, but I did get the blueberries. Couple of Granny Smith apples, strawberries, some pico de gallo for taco night tomorrow. One bunch of kale because I am going to make myself a green juice with the green apples and the pineapple. And this broccoli, I feel like this might be too big, but they didn't have, this might be another. They didn't have like, they had like the small sizes and this size. So I went with this size, but I feel like it might be too much. Hopefully I can freeze it and then I can use it for like next week's prep or maybe dinner this week. I got some shredded lettuce. We use this for taco night, and then like the next day I may make a salad. So I might make salad I might use the rest of this and make a salad on the next day. My daughter also packs her lunch and she loves taking salads, so she can use the rest of this too. I am also just trying to not be wasteful and use like as much as I can of the food that I buy each week. So I've been making a lot of salads because if vegetables are left over, that's a good way to get your veggies in and avoid wasting, you know, food. And it's just so many people who, you know, may not have food right now. So I'm just trying to be mindful. That is definitely a goal of mine for 2026. So yeah, whatever meal I can create out of food near the end of the week, I try to do that lately so that I'm not throwing out like a lot of food. And last for my produce are these pineapples. I get 3 each week. I usually cut 2 up and that will snack on, and then I usually use 1 for juicing. So that is it for the produce. I'll show you my proteins and then I'll show you what I've gotten for snacks. Oh, and before we end up on the produce, I forgot I've got blackberries, and I also got some sweet potatoes because sweet potatoes are like the way to go. All right, let's get into the proteins. So for the proteins, I went to Wegmans. Wegmans, they usually keep these like pre-seasoned chicken cutlets, and I like getting them because it's already seasoned. So again, like I said, it's simple. And when you're like pressed for time and, you know, need something quick to prep, I do like getting these. Granted, you know, getting them yourself and putting your own seasoning is always going to be the healthiest option, but this is better than eating junk or ordering a pizza. So this flavor is brown sugar barbecue season. So I got 4 of them, 2 for my husband, 2 for me. And then with meal prep is tricky because sometimes I can eat the same thing every day for like 4 days, and then some days I'm over it after a couple days. So I decided to switch out the protein this week. So they didn't have like the full things of salmon. Again, I was shopping on a Monday. I normally don't shop on Mondays, but I'm coming off a girls trip this weekend, so that's why I stopped on my way home. But I got these salmon bites. I'm kind of excited because I've never had salmon bites, so I'm kind of excited to try these. So I got 2 packs of these, and so we'll do 2 days of chicken and then a day of the salmon bites. I got this Gaucho's original turkey bacon, and I saw this in a grocery haul not too long ago in another vlogger's video, and they were saying how this is the best turkey bacon brand hands down, and they're not lying. Like, so I guess I never really paid attention to like the turkey bacon brands or whatever. Like, I just always got the uncured because it's better tasting. But you know, I would just pick up my turkey bacon from anywhere. But I got this one from Wegmans, and I had it last week, and like, no, like hands down, like it's literally the best. So I just got the small pack. Because during the week, it's really just me that eats breakfast at home. My husband usually packs like oatmeal or like boiled eggs, and my daughters will eat breakfast at school, and then my oldest son, he's at college, so of course he's doing his own thing. So it's usually just me eating during the week. So I don't, 1 pack should usually be enough because I only do like a couple slices when I do. I don't eat it every day because I am trying to cut down on processed meats, but it is, you know, of course, better than pork bacon. So I believe this is the last protein I got. This is ground beef. Well, this is the organic ground beef. I used to like ground turkey, but for some reason it really irritates my stomach. So I have cut down on the ground turkey, and I've gone back to ground beef. I can do the organic only. I can only do the organic ground beef. The other ground beef, the one that looks like little like ribbons, I can't do it. Absolutely not. So I picked up these cream cheeses. This strawberry one is for my daughter because she loves packing bagels. I got this Tillamook jalapeno honey, and I'll probably just put this on a bagel. I'll probably do like half a bagel, turkey bacon, and fruit in the mornings for my breakfast this week. Very simple. I also got these pomegranates. Of course, I know you can buy a whole pomegranate, but this is, again, very simple. Quick when you're in a bind or a time crunch. And these 2 containers at Wegmans is only $10, which is like a steal. All right, and lastly, I'll show you some of my favorite snacks. I don't snack a lot, but when I do snack, I do like to have something that's not, you know, not too unhealthy for you. This is the Nature's Bakery Fig Bars. These are whole grains. They're made with whole wheat flour. They're not the clean, you know, of course they're not the cleanest things, but I do like snacking on them. Sometimes I might have them in the morning with coffee if I'm not super hungry yet. These are popcorn. Of course, I always get the Himalayan Gold because it's like the butter. And I had this weekend with my friends on the trip, and it's all organic cheddar. This is my first time, I think, having the cheddar. I think initially I had the white cheddar, and it was just okay, but this is really, really, really good. So, of course, these are low calorie, so pretty clean snack. And then I have these thin and crispy chocolate chip cookies. You get 5 at 440 calories, so that would probably be like a 4, would be around 100 calories. But I got these because sometimes I do have a sweet tooth, but I didn't want to get the things that I love, because if I get the things that I love, I'll probably overindulge. So you always want to have a little balance. You know, you don't want to deprive yourself, but you also don't want to be, you know, get anything that's going to trigger you either. Or at least I don't. So I got these thin, crispy chocolate chip cookies. They're really good. This is the Wegmans brand, but I'm pretty sure you can find these. I think it's like a brand like Thinsters or something like that. Might be something similar. But I love soft, chewy cookies. and these are crispy. So I already know there's only so much of this I'm gonna do. So it'll help me kind of satisfy that craving a little bit and move on. Like, I won't sit there and overindulge. This is not a snack, but I do love putting this on yogurt. This is the Purely Elizabeth granola. This is completely organic. It's really, really clean. It has chia seeds in here too. This is one of my favorite granolas. Also, my daughter, she makes a yogurt parfait like every day. So that's why I always keep berries in the house. And then I picked up some plain bagels. These are made with whole grain, and they have like 4 grams of fiber each bagel, 10 grams of... Bagels are actually really high in protein, and I think bagels sometimes get a bad rep because they're bread, but they are really, really high in protein. So, I mean, if you have a bagel and this turkey bacon, that's already 16 grams of protein alone. So that's a pretty decent breakfast. If you want to act like a boiled egg or a scrambled egg, like, that's a pretty high protein breakfast. You're getting the fiber from the bagel, so, and the protein. I don't know. I feel like bagels get a bad rap. If I'm wrong and I shouldn't be eating bagels, I mean, granted, I do not eat them all the time. This is just what I was in the mood for this week. So I was like, the jalapeno honey kind of sounds good. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. I like hot honey, so we'll give it a shot. I have everything I have for the prep for the week and my snacks. So I'm going to go ahead and get cooking, and I'll take you guys along. And that should be it. Guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed this content, and I hope you were able to find something in the video that may be helpful to you. And yeah, just sticking to a simple and effective, creating simple and effective habits towards weight loss is my main focus right now. So yeah, just make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.